Hello everybody and welcome to Rest and Reason. I'm RP the Red Panda and today I'm going to be discussing what Rest and Reason is. Rest and Reason is more than just a YouTube channel. It's also a freelance development studio and it's the R.A.R.E community. And soon enough, we're next week going to unveil our board game design company, but I won't spoil any of that. So let's go ahead and get into what our three sections are. We have our YouTube videos. Our YouTube videos aim to help you look at the thousands of board games and decide which ones deserve your money and which ones deserve your shelf space. Too many gamers are just looking at, is this game fun? And we need something a little bit more focused, so that's what we aim to give. First off, we have games fixed videos. These videos are aiming to take those games that we already think are probably on your shelves and say, hey, maybe you could improve those games with this idea. And even if you disagree with us, maybe you'll discover the thing you don't love about the game or don't think is quite as good as it could be, and you can change it. Make a house rule, and suddenly you're enjoying the game more than ever. Our next type of board game video is the game versus game videos. These ones are some of the best for figuring out which game to buy because they're taking two games that are very similar and saying, if you had to choose just one of these, which one would you choose? Even if they're both the top of the top games, there will still pretty much always be one game you should buy first if you only have that much money and space. And then finally, we have the what games to buy and the what games not to buy series. That one's of course the most straightforward. It gives a little bit of advice on how to buy board games, what games to buy, and also, importantly, what games we'd say don't buy. Buy a different game because they do better at the same thing, the same feeling that you really want. But we aren't just a YouTube channel. We're also a freelance development company. This company does service big companies, and we have things for them. But honestly, I created this company because I noticed that a lot of small designers and small companies don't have professional playtesters or professional outside development. And it's absolutely crucial to get a professional playtester and outside development, because otherwise you'll only hear your group of playtesters, you'll only hear your designers and developers and companies people's thoughts, and you won't have somebody outside of that group come in and give a completely different perspective. So that's what we aim to give, and we aim to do it at an affordable price that small companies and new designers can actually afford. So go ahead, click on the link in the description, and it will send you straight over to tell you a little bit about our different packages for different designers and different games. Also, you could have a free consultation to find out what one we would recommend you to do. And finally, we are the R.A.R.E community. Now, the R.A.R.E community is aiming to bless you guys, because you guys have blessed us with your subscriptions and with your comments and with your likes and your views. We want to give back. And we're going to do this through our 10% discount. Every single review, development, or our upcoming games, all of them, you can get a 10% off discount coupon if you sign up for our R.A.R.E community. On top of that, you will get regular updates about when our videos are coming out so that we can hear from you. We want to hear from you on every video so that we know if you're liking it, if you're agreeing with us or disagreeing with us, and why. Ultimately, why do you agree or disagree or not like our videos? Because we want to make things you enjoy. And finally, we're going to be sending you updates about our newest games, which we are very excited about announcing, like I said, next week. We're going to be announcing that brand new series, and we're going to be sending out emails once a week with development videos talking about how we're designing the game, how we're making the game better, and asking you guys every once in a while with a poll what you think we should do, what we should name things, what art we should use. We're going to hopefully use you guys because we want to make games you enjoy. And that brings me to the final thing that the R.A.R.E community is aiming to do, and what all of Rest and Reason is aiming to do. Rest and Reason wants to challenge board games to be better. You see, there are just too many board gamers who challenge board games too much. They don't have fun with it. They don't rest with board games. They just grind into them. And that's okay sometimes, but I find those people sometimes just don't have fun with games like they could. And then there are people who rest too much. And when a new person comes into the hobby and asks, what game should I buy? They go, oh, this one's fun, and this one's fun, and this one's fun. And for a new person who only has a couple of dollars and a couple of spots on their shelf, they can't possibly buy all of those. They need some way to figure out which games are better. And so this community, my goal is that we are creating content that challenges games to be better, to challenge games to rise above the sea, the ocean of games, to be those games that we put on our shelves and we enjoy time and time again with our friends and family. So if you want to join that R.A.R.E community, go down into the description. There is a link to our website. It will bring you straight to a page that explains what your benefits are, and all you have to do is put in your name, your email address, and your age, because anybody under 13 can't join because of legal reasons. And we will immediately send you our 10% discount code. So go on down into the description and hit that link. Thank you so much for joining us today on Rest and Reason.